Hello everyone, welcome to Senior Pablo TV. Today we will be discussing the circle. Your pre-calculus, first lesson or in your module 1, the circle. So first let us define what is a circle. A circle is the set of all points in a plane that are at a constant distance, the radius, from the fixed point. The fixed point is called the center of the circle. So let us illustrate to better understand. So we have a circle and we have a fixed point. That is the center. So from the center, we have a set of points. Okay, this is infinite many points, and these points are equidistant from our center. That means if we're going to connect one point on the circle to our center, that is our radius. Again, all the points around the circle is equidistant from the center. And if we're going to connect a point to another point that passes through the center, that is what we call the diameter. And in our measurement, a radius is half of a diameter. The diameter is twice the radius. So that is the circle. In our circle, we have the standard form. This is the standard form. Quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared, wherein r is our radius. And if we're going to get the value of x or y, we will find the center. The center is the hk. Let's say you have x minus 3 squared plus x minus 4 squared is equal to 3 squared. Equate x minus 3 to 0, so your h will be positive 3. And your k, x minus 4 equals 0, k will be positive 4. So let us discuss one by one later to better understand. Next, we have the general form. X squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. And in our general form, we have a shortcut formula for the center, negative d over 2 and negative e over 2. That is the shortcut formula for the center. Okay, to better understand the center, let us first discuss transforming general form into standard form. Let's have the following examples. And now let's have this example. Transform the general form x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0 of a circle into standard form. Find the center and radius. So from general form, we're going to transform into standard form. So in our introduction, we have this general form going to our standard form. Then after getting the standard form, we need to find the radius and the center. We can transform by using the completing the square, your lesson when you were in grade 9. So let's try to solve this problem. So first step, rearrange our given. Okay, the given is x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0. This is our given. Rearrange. So we have x squared minus 10x. So x and x must be written beside each other. Then plus y squared plus 4y is equal to addition property. So in short, we're going to transpose. That will become positive 7. Now, regroup. Make the expression a perfect square trinomial. So we have x squared minus 10x plus blank. We're going to add a number to make it a perfect square trinomial. Plus y squared plus 4y plus blank is equal to positive 7. Okay. We will add a blank on the left side of the equation. So we need to add blank here and another blank to make the equation balance. Now, make our expression inside the parentheses a perfect square trinomial. Get the middle term. The middle term is negative 10 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2, that is 5. So negative 5. Then 5 square. 5 square, 25. So we need to add 25 here. Also add 25 on the right side of the equation. Next, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 2 square, that is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we added 4 on the left side, add 4 on the right side of the equation. Okay, now a perfect square trinomial and a perfect square trinomial. We're going to write it into a square of a binomial. So square of a binomial, so that is x. Copy the sign of the middle term, minus square root of 25, that is 5. Then write square. Plus y, sign of the middle term, plus square root of 4, positive 2 square, is equal to, so we need to add 7 plus 25, that is 32, plus 4, we have 36. So this is now our standard form. This is now our standard form. If you want to master a perfect square trinomial, go to our grade 9 playlist to recall your completing the square. Now, find the center and radius. So the center, we have the HK. So just get x minus 5 equated to 0. So our x is equal to positive 5. And y plus 2 equated to 0. So y is equal to negative 2. Now the center is, so our center is equal to, our x or h is positive 5 and our k negative 2. That is now the center. And the radius, just get the square root of our constant term. The square root of 36, square root of 36, that is positive 6. So maybe you will say, sir, positive negative 6 because 36 is a perfect square number. So since we are dealing with a distance or a measurement, we're just going to get the positive value. So the radius is positive 6. So that's on how to transform general form into standard form. Now, your turn. I want you to answer this problem. The problem is, transform the general form x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 6y minus 15 equals 0 of a circle into standard form. Find the center and the radius. Pause the video and answer this problem. Then after answering, resume watching to check your answers. Okay, here's the solution. Copy the given general form x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 6y minus 15 is equal to 0. Now, rearrange our given. So, x squared plus 2x plus y squared minus 6y is equal to, after rearranging, move the constant on the right side. Or add positive 15 to cancel negative 15. Positive 15. Next, make or regroup and make it a perfect square trinomial. So regroup x squared plus 2x plus blank plus blank plus y squared minus 6y plus blank is equal to 15. We added two blanks, blank and blank, to make the equation balance. And now, make the expression a perfect square trinomial. Middle term, in this case we have 2. So 2 divided by 2, that is 1. 1 square, 1 times 1, positive 1. Get the middle term, that is negative 6. So negative 6 divided by 2, that is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3, positive 9. We added 1 and we added 9. Now, make our perfect square trinomial a square of a binomial. So, x, sine of the middle term, plus square root of 1, positive 1. Then don't forget to write square. Square of a binomial. Plus y, sine of the middle term, minus square root of 9, 3 squared. Is equal to 15 plus 1 plus 9, that is 25. This is now our standard form. We are now ready to find the center and the radius. So the center, x plus 1 equate to 0, and y minus 3 equate to 0. So x is equal to negative 1 and y is equal to positive 3. So the center now is negative 1, positive 3. And the radius, that is square root of, our constant is 25. Is 25 a perfect square number? Yes. So, square root of 25 is positive 5. So, the radius is positive 5. So, that's on how to transform general form into standard form. For our next video, we're going to discuss transforming standard form into general form. Now, in our previous discussion, we discussed transforming general form into standard form. In this video, we're going to discuss standard form going to or transforming to general form. If you haven't watched the video, I will put it in our card. Just click the card, then it will direct you in that video. Let us recall the standard form is x minus h, or quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. And the general form, x squared plus y squared plus dx plus dy plus f is equal to 0. Our lesson, transforming standard form to general form. Let's have this problem number 1. Find the general form of the circle quantity x plus 5 raised to 2 plus quantity y minus 3 raised to 2 is equal to 49. We're going to transform into this form. Okay, let's start. Our first step, we need to expand our square of a binomial. Grade 8 lesson, special products. First step, square the first term. Square, so that will become x squared. Second step, multiply the first and the second term. So x times 5, that is 5x, times 2, that is 10x. Again, multiply the first and the second term times 2. That's why we have 10x. Plus, square the second term. 5 squared give us 25. Copy the plus sign. Now, square the first term, that is y squared. Multiply the first and the second term, that is negative 3y, times 2, negative 6y. And square the second term, positive 9, is equal to 49. Just copy 49. And now, combine like terms. So, x squared plus 10x. We can combine 25 and 9 here. So, let's just copy first. Plus y squared minus 6y. 25 plus 9, that will give us 34. Is equal to 49. And now, let us rearrange our equation. So, x squared, copy positive y squared for our 10, plus 10x, minus 6y, plus 34. In our general form, that is equated to 0. So, we need to subtract 49. Is equal to 0. Let us combine. So, x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 6y. 34 minus 49, that is negative 15, is equal to 0. This will be the general form of the circle. If your teacher asks you, find the value of DEF, so the value of D is 10, value of E is negative 6, and value of F is negative 15. If your teacher asks you to find the value of D, E, and F. Okay, that's on how to transform standard form to general form. Now your turn I want you to answer the next problem. Your problem is find the general form of the circle quantity x plus 5 raised to 2 plus quantity y minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to 9. Find the value of D, E, and F. Okay, let us find the general form. So copy x plus 5 raised to 2 plus y minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to 9. Square of a binomial, so let us expand. Square the first term, that is x squared. Multiply the first and the second, times 2, it's positive 10x. And square the second term, 5 squared, positive 25. Plus, square the first term, y squared. Multiply the first and the second term, times 2, negative 2y. Square the second term, positive 1, is equal to positive 9. Now, combine like terms. While combining like terms, you can now rearrange our equation. So, x squared, let us rearrange now, plus y squared, plus 10x, minus 2y, so 25 plus 1, that is positive 26, is equal to 9. Again, our general form is equated to 0, so great, x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 2y plus 26 minus 9 is equal to 0. Let us combine 26 minus 9. So x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 2y. 26 minus 9, that is positive 15 is equal to 0. This is now our standard form. Find the value of D, E, and F. So our D is equal to D is 10, E is negative 2, and F is 15. Okay. That is transforming standard form to general form. Hello everyone, welcome to Senior Pablo TV. So after discussing transforming standard form to general form and vice versa, now let's go into discuss what if the given are the center and the radius. We're going to find the standard form or the general form. Let's have our problem number 1. Find the equation of a circle in standard form whose center is at negative 4, 3 and radius is square root of 5. So center is negative 4, positive 3, and the radius is square root of 5. The standard form of a circle is x minus h raised to 2 plus quantity y minus k raised to 2 is equal to r squared. This is the standard form. We're going to write into this form. So, the given is the center and the radius. Let's just go into substitute. The center, focus on our center. So the standard form is quantity x minus h. So we have x, just reverse the sign. So negative 4, our k will become, that will become positive 4. raised to 2. Then plus y, reverse the sign, will become, the positive will become negative 3 raised to 2 is equal to, our r is square root of 5. We're going to square. So our final answer is x plus 4 raised to 2 plus y minus 3 raised to 2 is equal to, if we're going to simplify this, square root and square will be cancelled out. Is equal to 5. So this will be the standard form of our circle, if the given is the center and the radius. Okay, that's it. Maybe, sir, why did you change the sign? That is negative 4 will become positive 4. Because if we're going to solve this step by step, that is x is equal to negative 4. So our x is equal to negative 4. Move on the left side of the equation. So that will become x minus 4 is equal to 0. This will be the number inside our parentheses, positive 4. That's why we have x plus 4. And sir, why positive 3 will become negative 3? Because we have x, that is y is equal to 3, move to the left side, y minus 3. Y minus 3, y minus 3. Now, let's going to find out the relationship between the center, the radius, and the standard form, or the equation of the circle. Complete the table below. So we're going to find the center and the radius. Next will be the equation of the circle. Now, I will going to answer 1 and 2. Then you're going to answer 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So the center, center here, x is equal to positive 4. So that will become positive 4. Y is positive 1. Just change the sign. Our radius, get the square root of 25. Square root of 25. So our radius is 5. And that will be the answer. Next, given the center and the radius, we're going to find the equation of the circle. So, x, change the sign, plus 7, raised to 2, plus y, minus 3, raised to 2, is equal to 8 squared. This time we're going to square. 8 times 8, 64. Okay. Now, try the fourth, fifth, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth even. You can pause the video, and after answering, resume watching to check your answers. Okay, the answers are, the center is 0, 0. So, that will become x plus 0 raised to 2. But since this is 0, we're just going to write x squared plus y squared is equal to, we're going to square, so positive 6. Just remove the square root. Next, find the center, change the sign, negative 3, negative 1. And the radius, get the square root. Square root of 7. Next, x minus 4 raised to 2 plus y, change the sign, plus 1 raised to 2 is equal to square positive. And our last, notice that this is x squared. That is not written in our parentheses. So the center here for our x, that will become 0. 0, and for the y, change the sign, positive 1. Again, you don't have parentheses here. That means the value of x is 0. Change the sign. And now to get the radius, get the square root. The square root of 36 is positive 6. And we're done. That's on how to find the equation of the circle in the standard form, given the radius and the center of the circle. Thank you for watching Senior Pablo TV. And for our last video for the circle, we're now going to graph the center. We're now going to graph the circle, given the center, the radius, or the standard form of the circle. This will be our fourth and last video in our topic, the circle. In this video, you will learn on how to graph the circle. Let us first familiarize our Cartesian plane. So we have the x-axis, the horizontal line, and the vertical line, which is the y-axis. And on the right side, that is positive numbers. Up, positive numbers. On the left side, the negative numbers, and below are the negative numbers. Of course, this is what we call the origin, 0. 0, 0 is the coordinates of the origin. Now, the problem is, the general form of the circle is 4x squared plus 4y squared plus 8x minus 16y minus 8t is equal to 0. Find the center, radius, and standard form. Okay, let us continue, of the circle and graph. Then graph the circle. Let us find first our standard form. So copy the given. The given is 4x squared plus 4y squared plus 8x minus 16y minus 80 is equal to 0. Analyze our given. The equation is divisible by 4. So we can reduce our given equation. So divisible by 4, so divide by 4, this will become x. 4 divided by 4 will become 1x squared, or simply x squared, plus 4 divided by 4 will become y squared, plus 8 divided by 4 will become 2x, minus 16 divided by 4, that is 4, copy y, minus 80 divided by 4, 20 is equal to 0. This is now the reduced form of our general form. Now, rearrange our general form. That will become x squared plus 2x plus y squared minus 4y is equal to positive 20. Make our expression a PST, or perfect square trinomial. So we add blank plus y squared minus 4y plus blank is equal to 20. We added 2 blanks, so plus blank and plus blank. Make it a perfect square trinomial. So middle term is 2, so 2 divided by 2, that is 1. 1 squared, positive 1. Next, negative 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 2 squared, positive 4. We added 1, so add 1. Adding 4, add 4. Now, write it into square root of a binomial. So x, sine of the middle term, positive square root of 1 is 1 square plus y minus square root of 4, that is 2 square, is equal to add 25. This is our standard form. Standard form. Let us find the center and the radius. The center is 1. Change the sign, so negative 1 and positive 2. And our radius is square root of 25, that is positive 5. This will be our radius. Now let us graph in our Cartesian plane. To graph, first plot our center. Our center is negative 1, positive 2. Where is negative 1? Negative 1 for x and positive 2 for y. So this is our center. Our radius is 5. To find the other points, let us count from the center 5 units up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be our topmost point. Rightmost, count 5 units. From the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 4, positive 2. And the leftmost, from the center, count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's negative 6. And bottommost, count 5 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, connect the circle. Or connect the points of the circle. So, it should be circle. Assume that this is a perfect circle. Okay, this is now our circle. So that's on how to graph the circle in our Cartesian plane. So this ends our lesson. For your assignment, given the general form of 4x squared plus 4y squared plus 12x minus 4y minus 90 is equal to 0. Find the center, radius, and the standard form of the circle and graph in your Cartesian plane. Assume that this is a perfect circle. So it's hard to graph here because it's quite slippery. Thank you for watching Senior Pablo TV, and we're done in your Module 1, the circle. Kindly invite your classmate and share this video to your classmates so that they can answer and enjoy answering the questions in your module. Thank you so much. This is Senior Pablo. See you in your Module 2, the parabola.